everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Monica. I like to post anti-MLM, so that's anti-multi-level marketing, and some true crime content here on this channel. So if any of that interests you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to stick around. In today's video, I am bringing you anti-MLM content, so of course, just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. Today, we're doing another reaction video. I have a le-vel rep, two le-vel reps, and then I'm not gonna be able to pronounce the name. I even tried researching it ahead of time and I keep forgetting how to say it, but it's Zengular, I think is how they're pronouncing it, which is an MLM that I have never heard of before, but we have a rep from that as well. So we're gonna take a look at some videos to react to because yeah, they just stumbled upon my eyeballs and let's just get into it. So this first reel, I can't play the audio for you guys. Reason being is because if you guys are on Instagram and you watch Instagram reels, you might have seen this audio kind of trending a little bit. So, and I've also shared quite a number of the videos from that as well. But it's the audio where it plays the Olivia Rodrigo song, and then it says a lot of millennials have been putting as the text of, oh, like, why am I jamming out to this song? And then all of a sudden it's like nostalgia hits and boom, it goes into Misery Business by Paramore. So I have been loving that one because it is a nostalgia for me. I have seen, little fun fact, I have seen Paramore live a few times. One of them was at a very, very small venue where not many people really knew who Paramore was at the time, and I actually got to meet Haley. Then the other times were at, I forget if it was Bamboozle or Warped Tour. It was one of those. But yes, I'm an ex-emo kid. So just wanted to throw that out there. It's a little fun fact about me. But I wanted to play this because everyone else has been going along with the theme of this, and it's been fun to see people kind of transform into their old selves from that era. But this person I don't know if she just doesn't understand the trend of this, or if she's using the trend to her advantage to be able to kind of show her le-vel products, which, if you don't know, the le-vel sells the Thrive products. So you'll hear people say I'm a first day thriver or something like that. It's the patches. So, and then there's other stuff that's in there as well. So before any le-vel people come after me, there's more to it, but they're very well known for the patches that you see them put on like all over their body and stuff. And it is also, if you are someone who consumes true crime content, it is the last MLM that Shanann was really truly promoting, Shanann Watts, if you followed that case. So anyway, let me scooch over, and these lights are so freaking hot. Let me scooch over and let's just watch this video. Okay, I'm really sorry. I have to jam out every single time that it plays because because Misery Business was my jam when that song came out. I loved that song by Paramore. Anyway, so as you can see, she used the trend of that audio to her advantage, or she just, like I said, doesn't understand it. But let's read the text. One of them I can't really read all that much because it's underneath all of the text that's on the screen, but this one says, cold message 100 people a day, have people host a post, copy everyone else's Instagram stories, fake it till you make it, do a giveaway, cold message more people, repeat, 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 keep going. So that's the first text that's up on the screen. This next text that popped up on the screen, this was after the audio, it transitioned from the Olivia song to the Paramore song. And it says, be yourself, share the products, share how you feel, actually help other people, build real relationships, love life and share your life. And this last part, I'm gonna try to make out what she was supposed to say, but there's a lot of stuff that's like covering it. but it says have way more success. I'm assuming what she meant to say was have way more success than I did on my last biz, which obviously she's what I like to call an MLM hopper, because she went from MLM to MLM, because usually when they say on my last biz, it's referring to an MLM. So she first talks about how I guess you can say the first text was the typical, I guess you could say the stereotypical methods that you think people use when it comes to this kind of business structure, if you will. And then the second one is how she does it for le-vel, and how she's been successful, all of that. But the thing is yes, of course, be yourself, because a lot of things do come down to personality. There are people that you'll, I guess you could say, connect with more because of their personality. Some people might prefer watching me over others, or vice versa, others over me, because of the personality. Because you might not like my presentation, you might not like my, I don't know, my voice or something. You might just not like me because you don't like my personality. And that's fine. But the whole be yourself thing, I'll agree with her. Yeah, be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else, because that's when you might not be successful. Because if you're trying to act like somebody else, people are going to eventually pick up on that. So I'll agree with her with the whole be yourself thing. I'm sorry if you hear tip tapping, but my dogs are just in and out of this room. Quick intermission, because my dogs actually started barking as soon as I said, sorry if you hear them tip tapping. So where was I? Oh, share the products, share how you feel, actually help other people. That would be all fine and dandy. But the thing is that you're not just sharing the products because you're selling them, or that you're recommending them, or that you're just selling them. You're sharing the products and you're sharing the opportunity, because the opportunity is where you're going to make the most money, in my opinion, allegedly. But when it says actually help other people, so I can speak to this a little bit, because if you've been here for a while, you've heard this already. But when I was in Beachbody, I genuinely wanted to help people. That is what I wanted to do. So there are MLM reps out there that are genuinely wanting to help people, which is what I wanted to do. But you're not helping people. And and this is why I never ever was super heavy into recruiting, because I saw how much money that I was losing, and I didn't want anybody else to hop on this amazing opportunity and lose the same amount of money that I was losing. So you're not actually helping other people, regardless of what some of these MLM reps might think. Then it says build real relationships. I did a whole entire reaction video to a paparazzi rep a few months ago. And in that video, she was pretty much talking about how to build a fake authentic relationship. I know that's an oxymoron, but she was trying to say, oh yeah, build relationships with these people, become friends with them, and then eventually pitch them. So you're becoming friends with someone under the guise of, I will eventually pitch them. I'll eventually pitch them this opportunity and things like that. So that's wrong. I think that's wrong. And then it says love life and share your life. That kind of reminds me of the live, laugh, love, like stuff that we see all the time with these MLM reps. And then it says have way more success in, like I said, I think she meant she's probably had more success in this business than the last business. But have you really? Because obviously they can't make income claims, so they can't be out there actively saying X, Y, and Z. They can't say certain things because they have to be compliant with FTC regulations, which I don't know if this rep knows about. But how do we actually know that you're more successful in this, in le-vel, than you were in whatever you were doing before? We don't know that. And there's a perfect video that we're going to react to today that shows the example of fake it till you make it. However, the next post that I wanted to show is the Zangular rep. I think that's how you say it, Zangular. And I think it's some kind of, you know what? Let's watch this reel, and then I'm going to take a look at Zangular afterwards. And I can't play the audio for this because, of course, this rep did Destiny's Child dirty and used the song Bills, Bills, Bills. Yeah, it makes me, I don't want to talk about it. Obviously, she's making a few, not necessarily claims, I guess kind of in the text. So let's go over the text that she put up on the screen. So the first one says, when you start our program to save your health. A lot of people join these health and wellness MLM companies because of that reason. I started Beachbody because I had gained a lot of weight. I was feeling really terrible about myself, both with confidence and also just health-wise. I wasn't feeling great. I was very sluggish. I was very tired. So I was hoping that Beachbody would kind of jumpstart everything for me again, and I'd be able to lose the weight and things like that. So that was the first thing. But a lot of people, they join these because they want to lose weight. They target people because of that. And I'm just going to say it right now. I am not looking forward to the DMs that I'm going to get after I have this baby, and people are going to try to get me to sign up for whatever they're doing because, oh, let's just drop that baby weight. I'm going to drop the baby weight however I please. I'm going to do it on my own time. I'm going to do it when my body tells me that it's ready to. And when my doctor tells me that I'm ready to. But that's the last thing that I'm going to be worrying about when I have a baby and when I have a newborn that needs my attention. The last thing I'm going to be thinking about is, let me join this MLM for these health and wellness products. So they target people at vulnerable states. I've seen DMs that said, oh, I see you've gained a little bit of weight. Do you want to lose that weight? How do you know that maybe that person gained that weight because, trigger warning for eating disorders, but how do you know that that person may have had a really big problem with eating disorders and now they're in recovery and they're gaining weight because they're getting back to a healthy weight because they're in recovery? How do you know that? How do you know that? And you saying something like that, it might actually trigger something for this person. So it's just sometimes they're so invasive with it. But anyway, next thing on the screen, it said, but it ends up helping thousands of other women with theirs too. So does that mean that you have a team of thousands of women? Or are some of those customers, are some of those people that are customers that turned into MLM reps? Most likely customers that turn into MLM reps are just people that you recruited, allegedly. Then helps you get out of debt. How often do we hear this from MLM reps? Travel the world for free. Okay, but we know that it's not for free. You have to hit a specific rank. And I don't know about this company in particular because I haven't looked at it yet. But how do we know that it's all for free? Is it all expenses paid, or do you still have to pay for your travel expenses, meaning the flights, if you want to get a car, or things of that nature? Or is it just that maybe the hotel is paid for, but you have to pay for everything else? Okay, next one. And then you become top 0.03% of the company. I'm glad that she put that there because let's take a look at their income disclosure statement. If this woman is at the 0.03 percentage of people in the company, that means that she is a platinum executive, and this is going off of the, I believe this is the 2020 Zengular Income Summary. So that means that she is the platinum executive. The lowest monthly gross income is, oh my gosh, I can't see, $29,845, and the average monthly gross income is $61,825. As she said, that makes up 0.03% of the company. However, there's something that I should have said before I went over the chart, but it says 84% of Zengular members are only product consumers. 16% of all Zengular members are distributors who are interested in building a business. So out of that 16% of people, 0.03% is what this rep is at. But there's a paragraph that says, below are the income summary statistics and averages based on the 16% of Zengular members who are distributors. These figures do not include those individuals who at one time decided they wanted to be Zengular distributors, but did not complete any distributor-related activities that would have generated income. Of the 16% of Zengular members who are distributors, 68.42% of them did not receive an income. These figures should not be considered as guarantees or projections of your actual earnings or profits. I think that income disclosure statement and what that rep said speaks volumes. The final, and I know that this is going to be a long video, but the final video is the one that I mentioned earlier that has the perfect, I guess it's showcasing the fake it till you make it type of narrative. So let's just watch this video by a le-vel rep.
Okay. Some people are hopping on, but hello, my guys, I'm 27 years old, single boy mom, and I just finished a live from Facebook, and I wanted to just kind of show my face on here. It's been almost a year since I went live on here, and really talked about what I have my hands on, what I offer, the opportunity that I am a part of, and what is possible for you, and just kind of share a little bit about my story. So I've had some people message me kind of asking about how I market and how they're loving the content I'm putting out and things like that. They're probably bots, honestly. Y'all know the messages that you get, your DMs, and you're like, that's probably not a real person. But I get these messages and they're bots, I guess, asking how I don't cold message. And that is like something I just felt like I wanted to come on here and talk about, because that is what drew me to this business. The fact that I could live my life outside of social media and still work from this platform, offering an opportunity that can change your life.
So my question is, if she's saying that these are bots that are contacting her, then why is she going on this, because this video is pretty long, why is she going on Instagram Live to talk about this topic if she's saying that people, pretty much what she said, in other words, is people aren't actually asking her this question, they're most likely bots, but she's going to talk about it anyway. Okay.
Can change your life. People start a business for so many different reasons, but for me, I wanted time freedom. I wanted a second stream of income as a single mom, and I knew that I had to do something different if I wanted to see different, right? I'm in recovery, guys. I just celebrated 3 years clean and serene the 1st of May, so just a couple weeks ago, and it doesn't even seem real. It does not even seem real. Like, I can't believe it.
I want to pause it there real quick, because that was a genuine clap for her, round of applause, because that is an accomplishment. That is amazing to hear that she has been in recovery and she's been sober for 3 years. So the reason why is because I have lost people to addiction, and that is a topic that I don't really discuss all that often on this channel. I don't really like to discuss that because I just like to kind of keep that more private. So I won't go into detail with that and who I've lost or who I know that has struggled. I've not only lost people to it, but I've also seen people be in recovery for years and be doing really well and really get their lives back on track and go from a really, really terrible situation to now they're successful, they have families, they're happy, they've really taken care of themselves. So that was a genuine clap for her. That was a genuine, I'm just so happy that she has been sober for that long, and that is an accomplishment. And to anyone out there who is in recovery, I'm so happy for you. To anyone who is currently still battling with their addiction, I hope that you can get the professional help that you need. And if I remember, I will leave some resources in the description box for you guys to, if you need the help, you can find where to reach out. So anyway, before I get too emotional, let's just get back into this video.
And I remember, guys, in my addiction where I was hopeless and defeated and very powerless, guys. I harmed a lot of people, right? I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of. I ruined relationships with people. I had a very rough past, and I was always, my normal was living in institutions, being in jail, in and out of treatment centers, things like that. And I wanted something better for my life when I got clean, right? When I got clean, I still felt an emptiness. I felt like there was something that needed to be filled. There was a hole, like I just did not feel fulfilled. I was putting one foot in front of the other. I was growing my faith. I had a relationship with God, and I was becoming a mother, and I still wanted to do more for my life. I was a McDonald's crew member, you guys, working at McDonald's for over a year, and I saw that society was saying $10.50 an hour is all that you are worthy of, and you can't go to school to be anything in the medical field because of my felonies. Guys, I have a track record of possession charges, conspiracy charges, so many things that were against me, and
Sorry, I know I paused it again, but the reason why I paused it is because I wanted to say a few things. So first of all, if you're looking for two YouTube channels that I actually really like that have talked about their experiences going to prison, talked about their experiences with their past and with addiction, that I highly recommend watching if you want to learn more about this. And I mean, they just give their experiences and everything. But Jessica Kent, she is a really great YouTuber, and Christina Randall. Those are the two that somehow got recommended to me through YouTube. I don't even know why. Christina does more of true crime now, but if you kind of scroll to her older stuff, she has a lot of stories in there. So if you ever want to learn more about that, then go ahead and watch those. But I wanted to mention that because she is talking about the struggles that people go through when they leave prison, when they get out, when they finally get into recovery and stuff like that. And on top of that as well, some people might be asking, well, Monica, why are you allowing something like this? Like, why are you reacting to something like this on your channel? Because this is very personal. First of all, her profile is public. But second of all, the reason why I'm sharing it is because even though this is very personal to her, this is, as sad as it is, she's using it as a marketing tactic. She's using it as a way to recruit other people. She's using it as a way to show people, whether she's actively doing it or if she doesn't even know that she's doing it and she really truly thinks that she's helping people. But I also did a video, I did an interview, if I could talk, that'd be great. I did an interview with an anti-MLM advocate by the name of Rachel. If I remember, I'll leave that link below. It's a really old video, but Rachel was targeted because of the situation that she was getting out of. So this is not uncommon for them to use something like this.
Conspiracy charges, so many things that were against me, and I tried to take different avenues to decide what career path I wanted to take, but there was always a block, right? God's rejection is your protection. And I fully believe that because every time I went to an interview, I was always denied because of my background. And that is because it brought me to this opportunity and to this beautiful way to grow and build a business authentically. Okay, so I have been a part of the industry, I want to say almost 4 years in October, but 2 years with this company coming in July. So that's amazing. This is my second company. This is home. This is where I am aligned. This is where I love the people, the community, and the products, guys. I am just so blessed to share with you guys my story and tell you that what you can achieve, you have to believe it. You have to stop counting yourself out and living in fear and not opening your mind to something bigger and better for yourself, because especially as women, we think we're not worthy. We think that we aren't capable. We think that we aren't equipped. Babe, it's already in your heart. It's already in your being. It's already there. You have to dig deep, right? There is potential in you right now that I'm going to help you pull out. I'm going to help you to use that and share your story and build a brand and show what you love versus cold messaging and being on your phone all day. Hey, Kristen, love you. So cold messaging, that is why I started this, because I saw my leader talk about how she did not cold message, how she was not on her phone all day, how she teaches her girls how to build a brand and grow an authentic business by sharing their passion. So when I heard that, I said, sign me up, take my money, let's roll. Okay. It took me 6 days to join this business because when I originally talked to her, I did not have the money. Okay. I was spinning my wheels, acting like I had money, making false income claims with this other company and telling people that I was making 6 figures and paying off debt when that was not my reality. So when I heard this and how she builds a business off,
that is the epitome of fake it till you make it. So that's the part of the video that I really wanted to share in here, because she was making claims, but that wasn't what was happening behind the scenes. She was struggling. So for her to say that, how do we know that she's not struggling in her current in le-vel? How do we know that these other MLM reps that are talking about all of these amazing things that they're doing, how do we know that they're not struggling? How do we know that the bags and the shoes and the cars and everything that they're purchasing, how do we know that they're not just purchasing that with a credit card and now they're in massive amounts of credit card debt because they're trying to upkeep this lifestyle, because they're trying to draw people in? So they have to constantly show people, well, this is my luxury lifestyle. So they have to constantly be keeping up with that. But yeah, and just the fact that she said she didn't have money and she was doing this with the other MLM that she was a part of and everything. So she says she's been in the industry for 4 years and she's been sober for 3. So someone probably targeted her because she was probably going through a lot of shit, and someone probably targeted her while she was struggling with a lot of things. That is so predatory. Whoever targeted her and whoever got her to sign up, probably knowing what she was going through, and probably even maybe allegedly using that to their advantage as a pitch. Some of these things make me so heated.
Built a business authentically. I was so ready, but I had to ask for help. Okay, guys, I had $20 in my bank account and I had to ask for help. And my Nana, she was so generous and she was so kind and said, here's the money to start this. I believe in you. And that was the first time I'd ever heard her say that. So when I signed up, let me tell you guys, I hit my first bonus. I hit my first rank. I was very, very diligent. I wanted to learn. I was a student. I had to open my mind to a new way to grow a business because everything that I was taught before was not serving me. And I learned how to be authentic. I learned that the power of me and the power of being myself is what people want to see. So if you are in a business and you're spinning your wheels and you're worried about what other people think, or you're worried about cold messaging all day, I want to tell you there is a better way. There is a better way to growing your business versus being on your phone all day, cold messaging all day, paying for websites. Those things are so 2017, and I'm here to tell you, you do not have to spend money to make money. We are going to help you be successful. We are going to help you create a brand. We are going to help, and I say we as a tribe because we have over 7 optional trainings a week, plus my mentorship. So when you join, you will have me as your mentor. You will lean on me. You will ask me for help. I will match your efforts and we will hop on Zooms together. We will be on the phone together. I want to know your why. I want to know if you have a husband, if you have a wife, if you have children. I want to know what what is calling you to become a promoter and press that promoter button. Your why has power. Your why is what's going to pull you up on the hard days. Let me tell you, if you're not willing to show up on the hard days, we're wasting time. You have to be willing to show up and willing to learn how to do this. And let me take your hand. Let me show you what's possible. So that is.
I really can't wait for the day where white girls stop saying tribe, but that's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother day. However, her talking about we're going to help you build a brand and stuff like that. Well, you're only building a brand off of your why. So for some people who maybe don't want to talk about their why, who maybe want to keep that why as a private thing because maybe it's something that's really intense. Some people aren't going to be able to just come on an Instagram live and talk about their past like this. Some people might not be willing to talk about it like how she is. But they're not going to sit there and build a brand. All they're going to do is they're going to give you some motivational mumbo jumbo and have you go and recruit people and then waste time on these Zoom calls, because that's all that these Zoom calls are. It's just toxic positivity, and it's a way to hype you up to keep you in the business. That's all that it is.
Let me show you what's possible. So that is incredible. Your first 2 weeks, once you get started, you're going to get your first bonus of $400. So yes, it is earned. Sorry, I said get. We earn bonuses. We earn trips. We earn products here. You do have to work for what you want, but hard work pays off, right? I've been at this 2 years, guys, consistently in the grind, and I want to tell you, I love being able to do my work in the morning, set my phone down, and live my freaking life, not cold messaging, having people in my inbox, having people ask me, what do you do? Because they see my passion and they see my heart, and they're not seeing me cold message. I will not be in your inbox convincing you to join my team or be a part of this community if that's not where your heart is. So I am the first person to be your hype girl and support you in whatever you want to do. But let me tell you, what I have my hands on is different. What is here is unique. We are special, and the community is incredible. So the community, your first bonus in your first 2 weeks is amazing. $400 in your bank account when you sign 2 customers and 2 promoters. That is it. That is it. And on top of that, you're getting $150 in product credit to use for your products. No, we don't pay for our products here. Did you hear me? We don't pay for them at all. We get them for free every single month on the 2nd, and that's incredible. So but that bonus is for all year round, guys. No other company does that. No other company pushes out a big enough bonus like that in people's first 2 weeks. It's great.
I'm pretty sure you have to pay for your products that you buy from le-vel. I'm pretty sure the last time that I looked into it, you have to pay for your products. You don't get them for free.
And the trips, guys. So if you have not seen my reels, go check those out. Guys, I am going to Mexico on Thursday. On Thursday with my sister for free. Free vacation. Like, nothing paid out of pocket. This is all for free. My company does 3 of these a year, and you get to bring a guest. So that is great, guys. If you don't want to go on the retreat, you definitely don't have to. We go different places 3 times a year, but you can. It's there. It's in your reach. It's attainable at the 2nd rank. So those are a couple perks. But guys, let me tell you, if you are counting yourself out before you even start, where do you think your situation will be in 6 months from now if you stay where you're at? Guys, there is no such thing as being stuck. The only thing stuck is your mindset. You've got to move and take that action if you want to see different, right? Nothing changes if nothing changes. I am a leader. I am a mentor. I inspire people. I love what I do. I share my son. I share what I'm fighting for. Guys, I was in the streets for 10 years. Addicted to heroin. I was an IV heroin user for 10 years. And you cannot tell me any other industry makes felons millionaires, right?
Makes felons millionaires, but are you a millionaire? And again, like, her story is really powerful. It is. So a lot of people will look at that and they will join because her story, her why is it is inspirational that she was able to go from, as she said, an active user for 10 years, and now she's been clean and sober for 3. But when she said, what industry makes felons into millionaires? Are you a millionaire though? Are you a millionaire? And how many people are actual millionaires? And how many people in these MLM companies lose money or make little to no money?
We create life-changing opportunities for people, and it's just so freaking incredible, guys. I had so many rejections, like I said at the beginning of this, so many times people denied me for job opportunities, and I know now this is why, because what I've created. And I am never going to get on here and like say all of the beautiful things, like, or downplay what I have my hands on, because it can happen for you too, right? If you want to pay off debt, if you want to come home full time, if you just want that side income, if you want grocery store freedom, not having to check your bank account, guys, I just got to that place, right, where I can walk into the grocery store, not have to look at my bank app to see how much money I have in the budget that I'm on, put milk back and have to get the bread, right? Like, there are so many things that have changed in my life because I've won yes, and the power of believing in myself. Guys, I can believe in you, each and every one of you, all day long, and tell you you're capable, and tell you the potential I see, and tell you what the power that you have in your story. But if you don't believe it for yourself, you will feel stuck. Guys, you're not a tree. You don't have roots in the ground. You can move your feet to a better and bigger future, guys. I know it's health and wellness. le-vel is the company I'm a part of. And you will not hear me or see me in someone else's inbox, guys. We have authentic ways to build your brand and business. Guys, there is no niche. There is no algorithm hack. There is none of those things. It's simply sharing you and showing up on the hard days. That is what it is. And I love it. I love it. You're going to know how to time block. You're going to learn how to believe in yourself. You're going to learn social media and how to work it and interact and be you. Be present. Be home. Be wherever you want to be, working this business in the nooks and crannies of your day. And you don't have to cold message. You don't have to spin your wheels anymore. You can come to a place in your life where it can change. Every single thing in your life can change. You can up-level your finances, your life, your relationships, God, your faith. As an individual, guys, I'm a better human because of this company, right? Yes, Karen, holla. Yes, so many options, so many options. If you want options for your life, this is it. This is the vehicle. Let my lifeboat be your lifeboat, because I was drowning when I started. And I said, let's go, because I saw potential. I trusted my leader. I trusted this industry, this company, and look at what is happening, right? I'm a 6-figure sales mentor, and I just am about to earn this trip going to Mexico. I am home full time with my son. I paid off debt. I am moving out to my own apartment. There are so many things that are happening because of this business. And if I was still at that McDonald's in that place, I would not be here. I am fully convinced. So guys, if you want to know,
I'm going to stop it there because she's just wrapping up the video. I'm going to, oh God, I'm going to go in the, in the middle here. But obviously she answered my question towards the end there about, is she really a millionaire? Because she said she's a 6-figure earner. So she's not a millionaire. But at the same time, out of that 6 figures, how much of that is actual profit? But she still has expenses, whether that is purchasing le-vel products or if it's office supplies, something along those lines. And it's not as simple as just be yourself and you don't have to cold message people. That's not how it works, because you have to sell the product. That's what a multi-level marketing company should be mostly about, is selling the product, not about the opportunity. But anyway, that is all that I have for you guys today. This video was a little bit longer than I originally expected it to be. So anyway, yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from the highway. Bye.